In this video, we will be discussing about dissolution of partnership firm and accounting treatment. The name of the chapter is Dissolution of Partnership Firm. Beginning, or you can see introduction, we have done in the previous video, that is what is dissolution of partnership firm, and regarding the other aspect of how the modes of dissolution, what are the modes of dissolution are there, and again what is the difference between firm debt and private debt. These all things we have discussed in the previous video. Now let us come to dissolution of partnership firm and accounting treatment. How is the accounting treatment? Let us see. Accounting treatment. Accounting treatment. First of all, let us see. In case of dissolution of partnership firm means, as you know that dissolution referred to, that is business of the firm is to be completely closed down, means books of account will be closed and no further business will be transacted, means no transaction will take place except the disposal of the assets and payment of the liabilities. This will be done only. The assets will be sold off and liabilities will be paid off, including the liabilities which is due to the partners also. These are the outsiders, means the third party. The partners capital account will also be closed, means the partners will be also paid for the capital which they have contributed. Now, what are the various accounting rules? In short, first of all, let us see what is to be done in case of partnership. Dissolution of partnership. Let us see, this is the balance sheet. Assuming, let us see, these are the balance sheet. And this is the liabilities side. Liabilities, and this is assets. Liabilities and assets. Now draw one more account, that is realization account. Now, important thing about this realization account is that, first of all, when a dissolution of partnership firm begins, so balances of all the accounts are transferred. Means the balances which appear in the balance sheet, that is in the liability side and the asset side, these are transferred. Means all the accounts will be closed, and how these accounts are closed? The balances of this account are transferred to this one more account which is prepared, that is known as realization account. Important thing regarding realization account is that in case of dissolution, four accounts are basically prepared. One is realization account. Realization account, this is the first account which is prepared in case of dissolution of partnership firm. Next is, after realization account, partners loan account. Third is partners capital account, and lastly is the cash or bank account. This is the process of preparing this, the process of dissolution of firm. First of all, realization account is prepared, then partners loan. Important thing regarding partners loan is that whatever amount the partner has given loan to the firm, that is partner loan. What if the partner has taken loan from the firm, then this partner loan is not prepared. If the partner has taken loan, then this loan account is not prepared. But if the partner has given some money in advance or given an amount as a loan, then partner's loan account will be prepared. Thereafter, partner's capital account, and lastly cash or bank account will be prepared. Now, important thing regarding this realization account. The very first account in case of dissolution of partnership firm is the preparation of realization account. Here, important thing is to be noted that assets balances are transferred. This is the way the assets balances are transferred in the debit side of realization account. Liabilities are transferred in the credit side of realization account. All assets are transferred to the debit side of realization account and liabilities are transferred to the credit side of realization account. what are the various assets and liabilities which are transferred? Not all assets and not all liabilities. Exceptions are there, some exceptions. All assets, all assets except cash, bank and fictitious assets. What are the various assets which are transferred? The balances, all assets except cash, bank and fictitious assets. These three assets are not transferred. Rest of the assets will be transferred in the debit side of the realization account. That is to be noted. It is important that all assets will be transferred to realization account except cash, bank and fictitious assets. As regard liabilities, all outside liabilities are transferred. All outside liabilities. All outside liabilities are transferred in the credit side of realization account. All outside liabilities transferred to credit side of realization account. That is the partner's capital account. It is not outside liability. It will not be transferred. Similarly, reserve fund or general reserve, these are accumulated profit which belong to the partners. These will also not be transferred to the partners, and that is the realization account. So only outside liabilities are transferred to the realization account. It is to be noted and it is to be kept in mind that what are the things which are to be transferred? All assets except cash, bank and fictitious assets will be transferred to the debit side, and all outside liabilities will be transferred to the credit side of realization account. And balance of realization account, whether profit or loss, will be transferred to the partner's capital account in their profit sharing ratio. The balance of the realization account. This realization account is a nominal account also. You should be keeping this in mind. It is a nominal account, and rule for nominal account, as you know, debit expenses, losses, credit income and gain. If the credit side is more, that is gain. If the debit side is more, means debit total is more, that is, it is a loss. And balance of this realization account will be transferred to the profit to the partner's capital account in their profit sharing ratio. Thereafter, after realization account is prepared, partner's loan account will be prepared, then partner's capital, and lastly the balance, that is the bank balance or the bank account or cash account will be prepared, and the balance of this cash or bank will automatically tally after all the accounts have been closed. The balance of cash or bank account is automatically tally. Once we prepared all these accounts are prepared, this cash or bank account will automatically get tallied. Now, what are the various journal entries? Let us see what are the various journal entries which are passed in case of realization. Means when this accounting treatment are there, means what are the various entries will be passed when we prepare this realization account, partner's loan account, partner's capital account, cash or bank account. What are the various entries which will be passed? Now, let us see how this entry is passed. As I told you, all the assets except cash, bank and fictitious is transferred to realization account. And this side, that is the debit side. All assets will be transferred to the realization account except cash, bank and fictitious assets, and on the debit side of realization account. Means realization account will be debited and all the assets will be credited. So, on transferring assets to realization account, what will happen? Realization account is debited because all assets are transferred on the debit side of realization account. So realization account will be debited and all assets will be credited. But here those assets except cash, bank and fictitious. This is the general entry, realization account debit to assets account. Similarly, for liabilities, for transferring liabilities, on the credit side of realization, liabilities are transferred, Just now I told you liabilities are transferred on the credit side of realization account, the format which we have drawn. So I wrote this. So realization account will be created, it means liabilities will be debited. Means outside liabilities. Outside liabilities account debit. All outside liabilities will be debited. All outside liabilities will be debited and realization account will be credited. Realization account will be credited. This is the entry for transferring the realization account. Now see, suppose there is profit or loss on realization of assets and liabilities. Just now I told you that realization account is a nominal account. Realization account is a nominal account and balance of realization account is transferred to partner's capital account. In case there is a suppose excess, means there is surplus is there is profit is there on account of realization. When we have prepared realization account, suppose there is a profit. Means if the debit side of if the credit side of realization account is moved, then in that case what will be, this profit will be transferred to the partner's capital account. If the partner's capital account profit is transferred, then the partner's capital account balance will increase. That is, the partner's capital account should be credited for profit on realization. For profit on realization, what will happen? Realization account will be debited. Realization account will be debited. Realization account debit to partner's capital account. Partner's capital account will be credited in their profit sharing ratio. For loss on realization, opposite reverse will be there. For loss on realization, reverse entry will be there. Means if there is loss, the partner have to bear the loss. If the partners have to bear the loss, then their capital account will be debited. Partner's capital account debit. Partner's capital account debit to realization account. This again, this partner's capital account will be debited in the partner's profit sharing ratios. Now let us see some general entries. Now what happens in case of realization account? That is, the realization account is prepared. First of all, the assets and liabilities are transferred to the realization account, and thereafter when assets are sold, it is again recorded in the realization account. If assets are sold, then what will happen? It will be the gain for the business. It will be income for the business. And for income, we have to credit realization account because the realization account is a nominal account. So if when assets is sold for sale of assets, if assets are sold, then what happens? It will result in profit for the firm. Then this profit will be again transferred to the realization account. Entry will be when assets are sold. Then cash will be coming into the business. Cash or bank account debit to realization account. When assets are sold, then what will happen? Money will be coming into the business. This cash will be coming into the business. Increase in cash will be debited, and since this is a gain for the business, then that is why realization account will be created, because realization account is a nominal account, and we know the rule for nominal account is credit on income and gain. Similarly, when liabilities are paid, for payment of liabilities. If liabilities are to be paid, means we are paying something, then cash will be going out of the business. Similarly, then it will be a loss or expense for the business, and for this realization account will be debited. Realization account debit to cash, or cash account will be credited or bank account will be credited. Because if you are paying something, paying the liabilities, cash will be going out of the business, means there will be decrease in the asset, and when asset decreases, it is credited. When asset increases, it is debited. Means when you are selling the asset, then cash will be coming, and cash is an asset. If asset increases, it is debited. Now, sometimes it may also happen that there are some unrecorded assets which are sold. Sometimes it may also happen that at the time of resolution, it can to notice that there was an unrecorded assets and now it is being sold and some money is being realized. So for unrecorded asset also, for sale for sale of unrecorded asset. For sale of unrecorded asset. The entry C for sale of asset or for sale of unrecorded asset. Both case cash account debit to realization account, this will be the entry. Similarly, for payment of liabilities or for payment of unrecorded liabilities. For unrecorded liabilities, you can say unrecorded. For unrecorded. For unrecorded liabilities. If liabilities is unrecorded and some payment is made, then entry will remain the same. That is realization account debit to cash. Whether the payment of liabilities is done, whether it is recorded or unrecorded, realization account debit to cash, that will be the general entry. Now, sometimes it may also happen that the partners have to bear the realization expense. When the realization expenses is paid by the firm, generally it will be paid by the firm. Generally, the realization expenses will be paid by the firm. When realization expenses is paid by the firm, entry will remain the same for payment of realization expenses. Realization expenses. When payment of realization expenses, entry will remain the same. Since it is an expense, for expenses, realization accounts will be debited because debit all expenses and losses. Realization account debit to cash for payment of realization expenses because it is the responsibility of the firm to pay the expenses because dissolution is of the firm, so firm will pay the expenses also. When payment is made for realization expenses, realization account debit to cash account. Now let us see some more general entries. Sometimes it may also happen that the partner, there can be an agreement or there may be an agreement between the firm and the partner that the partner may undertake the work of the realization, that there can be an agreement that the partner will be paid a fixed percentage for the work of the realization. Partner may be paid, there can be an agreement between the partner and the firm that the partner have to bear the realization expenses, and for this the partner will be paid a particular percentage. A certain percentage or certain amount will be paid to the firm to bear the realization expenses. In case there is an agreement and the partner is to be paid, then what will happen? Entry will be realization account debit. Realization account debit to partner's capital account. Partner's capital account for fixed remuneration. For fixed remuneration to partner. For fixed remuneration to partner. Remuneration. For fixed remuneration to partner for realization expense. For realization expenses. If there is an agreement that the partner will be paid a fixed remuneration or fixed percentage on whatever the amount of assets has been sold to be to bear the realization expenses, then in case a realization account debit to partner's capital account with the amount fixed. Whatever amount has been fixed, the fixed amount will be paid to the partner, and what is the actual realization expenses, it will be of no use or it will be irrelevant for the firm. Because once there is an agreement between the partner and the firm regarding payment of realization expenses, whatever fixed amount or fixed percentage is paid, with that fixed percentage or amount, realization account will be debited and partner's capital account will be credited for the realization expenses. Now, it can also be possible that sometime there is an agreement. There is an agreement between the firm and the partner with regard to payment of realization expenses. But the payment may be made by the firm also. It may happen. Suppose realization expenses is to be paid by the partner is to be you can say used to be borne by the partner, is to be borne by partner but paid by firm. Suppose the realization expenses was to be borne by the partner. The realization expenses was to be borne by the partner, but it has been paid by the firm. Suppose the firm has paid the realization expenses. In this case, partner's capital account will be debited because the partner was to bear the realization expenses. So since the partner was to pay the realization expenses, so partner's capital account will be debited, but since the amount has been paid by the firm, so it will be considered as payable to the partner. So entry will be partner's capital account debit to cash, being realization expenses to be borne by the partner but paid by the firm. Since the money of the firm will be going out of the business because the firm has paid, so cash account will be credited, and since it was to be borne by the partner, that is why the partner's capital account will be debited. Now, for unrecorded profit, or you can say accumulated profit or accumulated losses. Accumulated profit or accumulated losses. For accumulated profit. For accumulated profit. If there is a accumulated profit that is in the form of general reserve or some other reserves are there, so this reserve will be directly transferred to the partner's capital account, and for this the entry will be accumulated profit will be debited. Accumulated whatever is there. Accumulated profit account debit. Accumulated profit account debit to partner's capital account. To partner's capital account in their profit sharing ratio. For accumulated profit account is debited and partner's capital account will be credited in the partner's profit sharing ratio. Similarly, for accumulated losses, the partner's capital account will be debited, the reverse entry will be there. You can say reverse entry, not exactly reverse, the partner's capital account for accumulated losses. For accumulated losses. This loss will be borne by the partner. So if the partner has to bear the loss, then partner's capital account will be debited. Partner's capital account debit. Partner's capital account debit to accumulated losses. Accumulated losses. Here it is to be capitalized for accumulated profit. This partner's capital account will be credited. For accumulated losses, partner's capital account will be debited. Similarly, just we have discussed in the very beginning that cash, bank and fictitious assets. Cash, bank and fictitious assets, these are not transferred to the partner's, to the realization account. So cash and bank account already will be preparing. Cash and bank account will be prepared, but as regards fictitious assets, these are again directly transferred to the partner's capital account. Since assets have debit balances, as we know, assets have debit balances, so this debit balance, the amount of fictitious assets will be transferred to the partner's capital account. So since assets have debit balance, now it will be credited and partner's capital account will be debited for transfer of fictitious assets. For transfer of balance of fictitious assets. Balance of fictitious assets. What will happen? Partner's capital account will be debited in their profit sharing ratio. Partner's capital account debit to fictitious assets. Fictitious assets. In this way, the fictitious assets balance will be transferred to the partner's capital account in their profit sharing ratio. Now, we have discussed in earlier also as regard, first of all, the realization account is prepared. After preparing the realization account, partner's loan account is prepared. Partner's loan account is that if the partner has given loan to the firm, if the partner has given loan to the firm, then since it is not completely, it is not an outside liability, and secondly, it is not internal liability also. So it is in between. It is in between. If the partner has given loan to the firm, this loan is separately paid. This loan is separately paid for partner's loan. For partner's loan. If the partner has given loan to the firm, it will be paid separately and entry will be partner's loan account debit. Partner's loan account debit to cash account or bank account. Partner's loan will be paid and partner's loan account debit to cash or bank account. Now after partner's loan account, partner's capital account is prepared. The balance of partner's capital account will be paid. If there is shortfall in the capital, the partner have to bring capital. If there is more balance left in the capital, if there is balance left in the capital account, then this balance will be paid to the partner. If there is deficiency of capital in the partner's capital account, then the partner will have to bring the partner more capital he have to bring. If there is balance for payment of partner's capital balance. For payment of partner's capital balance, entry will be partner's capital account debit to cash. Partner's capital account debit to cash account. Now, in case there is deficiency, suppose if there is balance is there in the capital account, then the partner's capital account will be debited and cash account will be credited. But if there is deficiency of capital, for deficiency in capital, deficiency in partner's capital, in partner's capital account. If there is deficiency, then the partner have to bring capital, more money he have to bring. For this, entry will be cash account debit to partner's capital account. Reverse it, partner's capital account. If there is more balance, there is balances left in the capital account, then the partner's capital account will be paid by debiting partner's capital account, cash account will be credited. If there is deficiency in partner's capital account, then the partner have to bring capital. For this, if the partner have to bring capital, entry is as we know, whenever business starts, the partner bring capital, then what is the entry? Cash account debit to partner's capital account, that will be the general entry. This is all about realization account and the various account which is prepared at the time of dissolution of partner's firm, that is realization account, partner's loan account, then partner's capital account, and lastly cash or bank account will be prepared, and the balance of the cash and balance, cash or bank balance